Newcastle United football supporter?
Well, look, I have to tell you, are you a footballer?
I'm a Middlesbrough fan.
Well, I have to tell you, it's not really true. I'll tell you what it is. My team, which will make you cringe, is Manchester United. Now, here we go. When I was 9 years of age in Yorkshire, this will lead to Newcastle. When I was 9 years of age, there was no television, wooden radios, and the Gaumont British News. And the team that was beating everybody was Manchester United in 1948. And they beat Blackpool 4-2 in the FA Cup final. The great Stanley Matthews of Blackpool.
Yep.
I was this tall, we had just won the Totty Cup in South Yorkshire, the 9-year-old cup. And we would see the Gaumont British News, and we'd see Manchester United. And one day, at the end of the season, after this cup final, a Charabang bus came into our village. And it came to our little infant school football ground, and some guys got off. And they started kicking a ball around. I said, I had a great Yorkshire accent, bloody hell. I said, it's Manchester United. And I ran on to my little piece and said, you're Manchester United, aren't you? Yes, we are. You're Johnny Carey, the manager. Yeah. Can we play you? Yeah, lad, we'll play you. And we stripped off and got our stuff on, and we beat them 36-0.
Wow.
And I scored 12 goals. They let us win 36-0. So I'd always loved them. But I took my holidays each year in Newcastle, New Beginning. And I met the famous Newcastle side that won the cup 3 times in 4 years. Jackie Milburn, I met Jackie Milburn. Anyway, I told this Manchester United story on this new Soccer AM that's going to go out.
Yep.
And it was beamed all over Old Trafford. And the crowds went, we don't know as we believe that. I said, I've been found out, because if we had won 36-0 and I had scored 12 goals, I should know the Manchester United side. Shouldn't I? I mean, I should say to you, goalkeeper Compton, right back Carey, left back Aston, right half Russell, centre half Chilton, left half Cotman, outside right Delaney, inside right Morris, centre forward Rowley, inside left Pearson, outside left Mitten. And they all stood up and cheered. I said, you doubting sods! Second in the Central League and number 1 in the Intermediate League. Do you want me to name all the Intermediate Leagues as well? No, Brian, no. Do you know your Intermediate League position? Do you know your Central League position? I do. And I said, and people said, have you really got a soft spot? And I have a soft spot for Newcastle. I said, yeah. The Newcastle side that won the cup in 1949, 50, 51 was goalkeeper Fairbrother, right back Cowell, left back Corbett, right half Harvey, centre half Drennan, left half Grove, outside right Walker, inside right Taylor, centre forward Milburn, inside left Rob Leader, outside left Mitchell. And I did that at the Newcastle ground.
Wow.
But we knew our football. So there you are. I passed my test, haven't I?
Do you think they'll win today?
Oh.
Newcastle.
But they were tipped for relegation
They were.
this year, and they're defying all the odds.
Did very well.
And it's suddenly Pardew's discovering players that no one's heard of, haven't they? There's Cabaye and so forth. But I'll tell you, you're a supporter of Middlesbrough?
Yeah, playing ready.
I would like to see Middlesbrough in the Premiership.
So would I.
It is wrong. I've been to many grounds, and Middlesbrough, the crowds, when they were in the first division when there was no Premiership, made more noise than any other crowd in history. I mean, they are so wonderfully behind the spirit behind the team. So I want to see Middlesbrough. They are essentially a Premiership side. We need them back in the Premiership. We need Sheffield Wednesday back in the Premiership. A team like that. You know what I mean? We need them back. And I mean, this money stuff now. The money stuff it's ridiculous. Because I mean, I love Manchester City, and so they've had so many great players and great teams in the past. But you can't call them Manchester City. You have to call them Checkbook City. It's a checkbook, credit card City, because it is so. I mean, they've got about 3 teams there that can play in the World Cup.
Yeah.
And it's a lovely manager and some wonderful players. But I mean, God, 250,000. How much does it need for these libraries? There's something wrong in society. 250,000 quid a week. I mean, and libraries are closing and they're cutting. It's mad, isn't it? Mind you, if I was on Question Time and I had to defend football, they would say, oh, they're all spoiled footballers. And I would say, oh, no, they're not. I said, because 99.9% of the clubs are like this library. They're scratching for a living. The linesman comes, he might get $5 bob, he might get a couple of quid. They come and do the pitch voluntarily, they keep the tea rooms going, and they're scratching to keep 90% of the clubs alive. You know, so they're really feeding it, and crowds very small. You know, so, you know, also, as regards football, you may not know this, looking at those colours, it's interesting that when we attacked Afghanistan and the Bora Bora caves, the British Army and Americans and destroyed Bin Laden's stronghold a few years ago, there in Kabul, there's a huge stadium in which they tortured people, usually in history, and whipped people. And when the British and the Americans and the United Nations took over Afghanistan a few years ago, West Bromwich Albion, the Baggies, sent over their strip, their reserve strip, footballs, boots to the Afghanistan people. And within 2 days, they were playing football in this stadium. And no longer it was not the stadium of whipping and torture. And everyone sat on terraces watching a ball being kicked around. So the benefits of football is astronomical. So it's so natural to kick a ball around. And there they were playing football. This is amazing. So football's a magical thing.
It is. Wow.
Next question?
That's it. Thank you very much.
Oh no! I want to say thanks for being here. You've been nothing but trouble. No, dear.
Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Well done, Middlesbrough supporter, and it's wonderful being here.
There should still be one more Brian Blessed video for you to see, so make sure you stay tuned to Teen TV.